Hi, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Andrew Dahl, Euroday Spa.
Victoria, nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I take a seat right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
And do you mind if I use this work area for...
Okay.
Okay, very cool. But before I begin, I'd like to give you my business card.
Okay.
And if you feel comfortable with texting with me or calling or email, feel free. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time to see me today.
Oh, definitely. I love meeting new people, and especially ones that are very open to
Me too, me too.
times.
And I just want to say congratulations. Entrepreneurship Magazine just put your office on the cover for Best Innovation. So right here,
Oh,
I have the cover.
Thank
So
you.
this is something for you guys to frame or put in your office anywhere.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
My employees will love this.
Yeah, that's truly an awesome feat. How'd you come up with the concept to offer and sell these massage products?
Well, my personal style is more of wanting to make sure that everyone enjoys themselves. So, I like to make sure that they are comfortable when they're getting their dentist work done.
Okay.
Instead of being in like a cold environment like normal dentist offices are. So
Yeah, definitely.
worry about the way people feel.
Definitely, I agree. But since I understand that we have 15 minutes for today's meeting, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about myself, ask you a couple questions, and get a bit more of an understanding for your business. And if we both agree that Euroday Spa is a good fit for you and your company, we can move on from there. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. And if someone decided to make a change in the way you reward your employees, who would be involved in that decision?
It would be me and my partner.
Okay. Would you like for your partner to join us in today's meeting by any chance?
They are actually unavailable to come in today, but I'm well aware of what needs to be
Okay,
purchased
so-
and how much our budget is and everything like that.
So you'd be capable of making a final decision for today?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself now. I worked at UCF. I was an intramural referee for several years.
Oh.
And once I graduated college, I went right into Euroday Spa, being an employee there, and I absolutely love it. I've worked there since 2008 and gone through it since.
Oh wow.
So, how would you like to give some of your employees the gift that refreshes the mind, body, and soul?
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You told me earlier that you're all about comfortability and enjoying their life. Do you think a spa treatment or the way that you reward your guests is giving them that feeling?
Yes, I think that it would go actually with what we do normally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just more worried about how everyone would feel in my in the office, the employees that I'm actually giving it to, about how they would feel about it, just because getting a spa treatment is kind of a personal preference.
Okay. Well, I'd like to address that later on, but let me just write that down for the time being. I'll address that in my presentation. And how do you currently reward your employees for doing good work?
At the end of each year, I do something special just to thank them for it, for their employment, and I believe that happy employees stay loyal and will stay with me, especially if I really do appreciate their work and that they work really well with each other. I want
Okay.
to make sure that they want to stay here and work.
Right, definitely. And why'd you choose, like, you said that they become happy. How do you make them happy? What do you give them anything?
Yeah,
or?
well, last year I gave them tickets to the Mystery Dinner Theater,
Ah, okay.
and they were able to bring their spouse or their significant other with them and enjoy the dinner together.
Very cool, very cool.
Mhm.
What made you choose that? And you said it's all about happiness and loyalty and letting them pick. So what made you choose that? Did they say they
It
wanted
was just something that an Italian food, kind of enjoying each other's company, and we all went together, so
that? Oh,
it
very
was just
cool.
kind of like a nice thing to do together, and everyone seemed to enjoy it.
Okay.
So that's another reason why I'm kind of not sure if everyone's going to be the spa type per se.
Right.
So
right.
I'm just wondering if I should go more along of entertainment dinner type thing. So that's another reason why
Okay.
I might be a little bit iffy on whether to
Yeah.
do this.
And if anything, is there anything that you would do to improve how you reward them, or anything in mind?
Just pretty much anything that is going to make them want to stay with me and make them feel appreciated by me. And that's just my key goal, is at the end of the year I like to make sure that my employees know that they're appreciated for their work.
Okay. Okay, very good. That's definitely how you make them stay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Is there anything else that you think is important when coming to giving a gift with your employees?
No, I think that it's just keeping them in mind. Just
Okay.
as always, the most important thing to me is making sure that when I'm making these decisions on what to get them at the end of the year, that I think that they're going to appreciate it and they're going to actually enjoy it.
Okay, very cool. Well, you said it, making them feel comfortable and making them happy. That those are your needs for for your reward program. Okay. Real quick, is there anything that hasn't been brought to my attention that you feel should come up?
Just that I wanted to make, something to do everyone together, and that's why I'm kind of iffy on the whole spa thing, because it is a very personal type of product.
Okay.
And, there's also another where I'm able to buy Cirque du Soleil tickets for my employees, so I'm wondering if whether or not I should do an entertainment type thing or do something that kind of goes along with what we do in our dentist's office.
Right, definitely.
The spa treatment.
Okay. Well, if there's a way that I can solve those needs and figure out a way to meet all of them, would you be interested in hearing a presentation today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I work at Euroday Spa, obviously, and I'll show you some of our packages. The Escape, it's a 60-minute massage, sanctuary facial, and all the other stuff. With each massage package, you can be in a very open room, or you can be in one of the 10 rooms that are very individualized. So it's all personal preference if you want to be in an open room like this, or alone, just like how I said.
Okay.
That's very simple and easy to fix. We also have our Blissful Pleasure package. It's a 90-minute massage. You get a pedicure and a clinical signature facial. Then our Serenity Break. It's a 45-minute massage with a Serenity Break massage, pedicure and manicure. And for an additive cost, you can add a salt or brown sugar scrub. With Gentleman's Express, more geared towards a male in the office, if you have any.
I do have a couple.
Okay.
I would be interested in this.
Then they would love to look into this. We have a facial. We can just accommodate everyone, and you're in and out in 2.5 hours. They get a haircut. They look as suave as that guy, basically. And then the 3 hours of Spa Joy, like it is. It's 75 minutes for a massage, and you get a pedicure and a manicure with our special Parascent, which is a lotion that we use to accommodate anything that you use.
Okay.
And then our Purely Pampered, which is a 60-minute massage. It has an organic island body cocktail, or you can get an oil wrap, and you also get a pedicure as well. Okay, so with knowing that each, with being comfortable and appreciated, would you think that some of them would be interested in getting a massage, depending on...
Yes, I definitely think that they would, because it also goes in with what we do at the office.
Mm-hmm.
I just am also just very worries me that some people aren't going to the spa type, and I understand that you've got the big rooms, but spa, being a person who likes going to the spa, is very individual and very to the person. So that's just the only thing that still worries me.
Well, with the opening up of the room, the big open room, the big communication, if it's all personal preference, like you said, we can have a male or female assigned to you. It's all up to you.
Okay.
And like I said, in the big room, you can talk amongst each other. The rooms that are open, you can choose where you sit.
Mm-hmm.
You can be right next to each other. We can be as close as this, or on the opposite ends of the room. And they're very large rooms when it comes to the openness.
That's something that helps.
Okay. And the personal preference, we have 6 packages.
Yes.
Very ranging in price.
Okay.
With each one that I listed. Here is the cost, the original cost of just one.
Okay.
And if you buy a minimum of 5 or more, you get a 15% discount.
Okay.
And here I have some testimonials of some people. Albert Einstein, he said, never felt so good and relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
He basically came up with the E=mc² equation. And then we have Tom Cruise, Elvis Presley, some big name people, and even people that is from the area. And from there, Nick M said it's a first-class spa. It's none other. It's fantastic. So And then if you were to pick another company, let's say Massage Envy compared to us, we have a much wider variety at a better cost.
Okay.
Now, some of them are a little bit pricey, but from what I've dealt with in the past, some people have felt as if that was a very big cost and a very big thing to go into. But what they found at the end of the day, after going through one package, was that it was just very rewarding and worth every penny.
Okay. I see that everything is, I mean, I do only have a budget of $1,500
Okay.
to be able to, with some people on my staff, so I'd like to see, any kind of packages for, if I have seven staff members, I'd love to see a package that has 7
Right.
people involved.
Okay. Well, right here I have one. We have 2 Blissful Pleasure. This is a total of 7, so if you want to go with more or less, and the total for this, I will go over them further, comes out to under your budget of $1,500, so that's $1,259.70, and that's with a total savings of $222.30. That within itself pays for a free massage. And then with the Blissful Pleasure, that is one of our more expensive ones. I'll show you each one compared. Okay, so our Blissful Pleasure is $265.
Mhm.
That's 2 of them. And then our Gentleman's Express, that's right there, it's $185. That's 2. Our Serenity Break for $137. It's one of our cheaper but still luxurious packages. And then 3 hours of Spa Joy, that is for $190. And then our last one is Purely Pampered, which is $255. That right there is under your budget, but because it is more than 5, that comes out to that total right there.
Okay.
So does that solve that issue of cost and being within the budget?
Yes, most definitely does stay within my budget, which is perfect.
Did I also solve the personable and making them feel comfortable in the areas?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that most of it has been gone over. The only thing that I'm just still would love to talk to my employees and make sure that everything is
Okay.
To their liking, and maybe discuss some of the packages. I'd love to take everything with me.
Right. Maybe we can set up a follow-up appointment with me bringing in more materials and gearing it up more towards the people in the office. Would that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds actually perfect. I would love to make sure that everyone is accommodated.
Would we be able to meet this Friday at around 3 o'clock?
Yes, I'll actually write that down on my calendar and have it ready.
Okay, thank you very much. And if there's anything else that I need to know of, feel free to contact me via phone or email. And is there anyone else that you know would benefit from the massage from Euroday Spa?
Would be my partner and my employees. I will actually probably some of the people that are clients that come.
Right.
I would actually love to let them know about it and
Okay.
definitely send out the word.
Okay, so Friday I'll bring in more materials and everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you.